In this video, we are going to deploy web app with a sample application. I'm on the Azure portal. How do you basically deploy the web app? Let's find out web apps. That's the one. Let's hit that. Web app comes under app services. So we select the app service and then here you go. You can see now the different types of web app available for you. Okay. We just going to choose the first one. But if you want a static web app or web app plus database or WordPress web app, everything is available here, right? Let's go with the web app. We select the subscription, we select the resource group, we name this one maybe demo, some unique number, that's it, so that it finds us okay unique name. We got it. We select code or container. You can do both. Let's say we go with a container in this case. You need Linux or Windows operating system, right? We go with Linux. We choose the region. Let's make sure that we got a region here, Australia East. We go with the app service plan. Is going to create the app service plan for us. So we leave that one as it is. Pricing plan, let's leave that one as it is, but you can choose based on your requirement. We not going with a zone redundancy, but this is how you can achieve the zone redundancy. Deploy with your app if you want like a cache or database. We're not going to do that, but that is how you do it. In this particular case, we already selected container, so we're going ahead with a quick start. And what is that we're gonna do? We will just go with the Nginx as a sample web server there actually. Then what else? Let's say in the networking, enable public access. Yeah, that is what we will do it. In this particular case, I think public access makes sense. Network injection off. We're not going to do anything here. Mostly, I think web apps are most of the time for public access, but you might have your own use case as well, right? So let's go and select monitor and secure. Yeah, most of the time as and when you deploy web app, you will go ahead with application insight like this. We're not going to do that. That's fine. And you can integrate the web app with app service, which is like a depender plan for app service. Again, it costs. We're not going to do that. Then tag, review and create. So let's go ahead, review and create. And what is that we're gonna do? We just gonna create the web app. Let's see what happens. Deployment is succeeded. Let's go to the resource, and on this particular page we should get a kind of public link. We just use that particular link and access the web app. We have to wait. Here is still popping up. There you go. And you can see default domain. You can add a custom domain as well. Let's go ahead and hit our default domain. And there you go. We got the Nginx running in the container and that on the web app. So easy. What is essential for you to understand is basically, how you deploy your containers later in this particular case, or your code. You can create a production slot, something like this. Let's say test. Do not clone settings. Let's not do that. It's creating a slot for us called test, and you can have another slots here such as production. And as and when you roll out your code, you can basically roll out to the test and then swap it. That is how it works. Slot is created. That is how the slot is. And let's make sure that we have another slot, called production, something like that, right? Just to see, is it okay? Maybe I think, yeah, we say prod something. Okay, let it pop up. And now you can see that you got two slot, right? And you can swap production with like a different slot. That is the beauty of this particular thing. And another thing to highlight. Yeah, there are a lot of options, scale up plan, scale out plan. Those things you might need to understand and then work accordingly. Then some backup, right? And then authentication against this particular web app. SSH, right? If you want to go to that particular app service, you can do the SSH and a lot of things there, from monitoring and DIAC perspective. So you might need to get to the details actually to understand the usage, but this is how you do it. You just go ahead, spin up, and if you want some custom name attached to this particular domain, then you just go ahead and buy the custom domain and make sure that custom domain is added here. That's it. Okay, it's very easy. You just need to bring your code or container and just deploy on the web app. That's all.